Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy check-in love reading for my dearest Cancers. Cancer, we're going to take a look at the person most on your mind or your current situation. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I do have those links down below. We have the Knight of Swords in the Tower. All right, so someone could be holding back, not communicating. We'll see. We'll see if that energy comes through. Or it could be someone you're not talking to, hasn't quite let go of you yet, Cancer. Let's see, your energy, the universe, the World card, beautiful, ready to start something new. Oh, yeah, you've got somebody here holding on to you, Cancer, and they're viewing you as the Seven of Wands, like you've pushed them away. What you're not seeing, the Devil energy. You have somebody here obsessed with you, Cancer, okay, heads up. And we see the Four of Swords. So continue to focus on your healing. There's nothing that you need to do here at this time. The Lovers in reverse. Some of you, you've chosen to move in a different direction. Some of you, you're just not really sure if you want to give this person another shot. But it does look like they're low-key obsessed or maybe very obsessed with you. The universe tells me that there's potentially a new beginning here. You've been doing the work. But you might be feeling a bit confused about this connection. Ooh, we saw the Strength card wanting to come through, Leo energy. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. A lot of my Cancers, you've released burdens and you're ready for something new. This could be a long-term connection that you were involved in, or it may be a connection or a person that made you feel imbalanced, or, oh, I don't know, I'm getting like pulled in a lot of different directions. We see the Hermit card in reverse. You're viewing this person as the shadow attributes of Virgo energy, which can be somebody who's judgmental, controlling, skeptical, critical. You know, maybe you felt like you had to walk on eggshells around this person. And Cancer, you gotta listen to your body and how you feel. If you have to walk on eggshells around someone, it's probably time to walk away. And I kind of feel like that's how, you know, I think you already picked up on that. But this person's missing you. They're not over you. And like I said, they're low-key obsessed. The King of Swords, it does look like they're an ex, or this person could have strong air placements. I'm sure we're getting these messages, Cancer, because it's Mercury retrograde, right, until the 11th of August, another week, and we get the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. I do think this person does want to come in with communication that's going to like sweep you off of your feet. They want victory with you. They're seeing you as the best of the best, but it feels like you're pushing them away, or you have pushed them away. And yeah, you're neglecting them, Justice card. And I don't think neglecting them is the right word. That they might feel that way, but I kind of feel like you're acting, you know, aloof, or when you do have any sort of communication with them, it's kind of superficial. Like maybe you have to say hello to this person. But you've made a decision here. And a lot of my Cancers, you may have made the decision to move in a different direction. Look at that, and end things. This person isn't happy with this ending, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But for a lot of you, they know that things are over. You may have made it abundantly clear to this person, but they're still going to come in and shoot their shot. All right, behind the scenes, I do feel like this person may have some bad habits, toxicity. They might be in and out of bad habits. So again, this person might be that person that says, okay, you know, Monday I'm going to start again and everything's, you know, I'm going to be healthy, or, you know, I'll never do it again. Ooh, Cancer, especially if this person was out of line or crossed a line with you, be very careful with that, because I do feel like this person comes in and out of good and bad behavior. And the Seven of Cups, yeah, for some of you, you know, this person, if this person's, for example, like a serial cheater or something like that, they still might have or keep other options around, especially if they're not sure that you're going to say, you know, you're going to give them another shot. Four of Swords, there's not much that you need to do at this point in time, Cancer. There's a Tower moment, something shocking or surprising. You might shock and surprise this person by really saying no. Yeah, it looks like you're broken up with this person, the World card, but they feel like there's unfinished business. So Cancer, it kind of feels like the message here is to stand your ground. I'm not really loving this person's energy, okay? So I know this message is not going to be for all of you, but this person's going to try their darndest here to win you back. All right, let's see what we need to know about this person. I'm not loving their energy, Cancer. It's giving me a little bit of the ick. All right, we get the 11th house, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Some of you, this person's going to come in as a friend, okay? But I would be very careful because I feel they're going to try any which way to get close to you, Cancer. I'm also seeing they might be talking to your friends, communicating with your friends, the type of person that's, you know, sending message to your friends, tell Cancer that I love them, tell Cancer that I miss them. I'm not getting healthy behavior from this person. And we see yang energy. This person may be very masculine in nature, proactive expression, doing, and forward movement. So this is somebody who's coming towards you. I get there. They don't like taking no for an answer, Cancer. All right, let's see what's in your energy here. Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. A lot of you have freed yourself from a situation here, and you're starting to feel optimistic about this new beginning, maybe even about some sort of third party. You're feeling free and ready here. All right, and you get yin energy. So the reason there's a lot of attraction between you and this person is because there is this yin-yang energy. Intuitive, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. Be open to receiving. But I feel like it's about being open to receiving something new here. Okay, we see the 8th house coming through, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. So some of you, this person has some karma to face, especially if they didn't treat you right in one way or another. I'd be careful, Cancer. Again, I can see why the yin and the yang energy, there's a lot of polarity, and they may come in and focus on the physical. Of course, you know if you want to forgive this person or not. You know if, you know, this is something worth exploring. They're going to try to make it irresistible. And like I said, I feel they're going to be trying to get friends and family in on it or something like that. But Cancer, you know what's right for you. And a lot of you, it feels like you are ready to close this chapter out. All right, we see loser, stop, I forgot my wallet. Some of you, wow, this is what this person wants to say to you. But for some of you, Cancer, this is Spirit's way of telling you the truth here about this person. Okay, we're not playing, I guess, in this reading. All right, and we're seeing jealousy. I get jealous because I'm struggling with my own insecurity. Some of you, that was an issue in your relationship. For some of you, they're very jealous right now. All right, and spiritual. I love how aligned we are in our beliefs and core values. We can really grow together. That's how this person feels. That might also be how this person is going to try to win you over, Cancer. It may be or have been a very spiritual connection, but I think you have to take a look at, you know, the fine print here, okay? Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. Final messages, advice, and guidance. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Some of my Cancers, you know, either being in this connection brought you out of alignment. Some of you, for example, what is not aligned or needs to change could be this relationship or this person. Some of you too, you have to look at behaviors that may have brought you in or kept you in a connection that wasn't quite in alignment with you. And Spirit may be asking you to take a look at that. All right, and Spirit's telling you to get grounded, but we also see Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yeah, because you may have mothered this person, you may mother other people, but now it's time to do what's really right for you, Cancer, and take good care of yourself. And, you know, I'm sorry these are a little bit, you know, negative messages, but it feels like it's time to prioritize yourself and take a really, really good hard look at if this is the relationship that you want to allow back into your life. All right, my lovely Cancers, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.